Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Shop the Club, our exclusive Fashion Revolution Week / Earth Day special. Today we are so excited to be here at Sabinna's very beautiful, incredible studio with the founder and creator herself.
Hello.
Introduction please.
Hi, I'm Sabinna from Sabinna, which is so easy to remember. We are all about consciousness, storytelling, and innovation, and today we'll be looking at some of our favorite pieces. Yeah?
Indeed, we're going to be diving into their incredible collection available online and in store with Learn Design Club, and we're going to go just like a bit of details behind the garments, the ethics, the sustainability, all of it. There's so many brand stories, such incredible creativity, and this Earth Day, we can't wait to dive into the deets. So let's start off with a little introduction into yourself and the brand. How did it all start and where did it come from?
Okay, so how much time do we have?
Okay, 30 seconds, go.
It all started by me learning handcraft from my grandmother, knitting, crocheting, you name it. I was always really fascinated of, how you can take something two-dimensional and create three-dimensional pieces out of it. But obviously I didn't know that fashion can be a whole industry, that you can study fashion design. I didn't have anyone in my family working in the creative field. So that I started to find out as I grew up and got a bit older, but since my teenage years, all the jobs I ever had, every internship I ever had, and I had many, was in the fashion industry. So from retail to logistics to design jobs, you name it, I've done it. And for the past 6 years, I've been running my own brand.
Incredible.
And I also teach at university, and I work as a public speaker.
There we go, guys. That's absolutely everything, and it's amazing how you touched on all sorts of different parts of the industry, which I'm sure all influenced you. To now have this incredible brand we find ourselves standing amongst today. So let's dive into the collection. I don't know what you'd like to start with because there's a whole beautiful array behind me. Take it away.
Let's just start. We work seasonless, so it's not about collections for us, it's more about the demand. So we like to be close to our customers and understand the community and just understand what people need. Obviously, especially now with the pandemic, I think it's more crucial than ever to be really smart about the decisions, of not overproducing,
100%.
but be really focused. And obviously, because we are so much about the storytelling aspect, we want to make sure that each garment that we create, each piece that we bring out, has a story behind it.
Love that. love that.
And here with that rail, I just picked, I went for a spring color palette, but also some of my personal favorites. I'll be very egoistic here, so it's definitely my personal favorites. And as you see, I'm actually wearing one of the jackets. So this is our Hazel Jacket, which is a timeless cut with a beautiful big elbows. I'm not a huge fan of big shoulders, but I love big elbows.
Yes.
Keep
Puffy,
them,
big, drama, giving you all that kind of shape. It's fantastic.
So I don't even have to show it that way because I'm actually wearing it.
Oh, give us a little twirl, please.
So you see, this is how it looks if you're not wearing it.
You're not wearing it.
But if you're wearing it, if you call now, you can still get one on top for free.
Yeah. Call now, folks. Available online.
Exactly.
Well, actually, now that we speak about it, we do have a very exclusive little 15% discount on all pieces.
We do.
So do call away.
We did tell our phone number already.
Yeah, no, oh, I can't tell it off by heart. But I love this, and I just want to show you again. I mean, the attention to detail in the buttons, the beautiful fabric. Oh, it's just got such a nice feel to it. I think what's also great is it's very trans-seasonal. You could throw it over a jersey, or you could just throw it over a t-shirt. It's like great coverage for both.
Yes, and we had great feedback for that. We just brought it out. I think our first one was actually in that color. This was the very first one we did.
There we go.
That's made out of dead stock. So we work with a lot of different fibers, mainly natural fibers, and tencel is our favorite fabric to work with. But we sometimes, because we are a small independent brand, we also like to work with dead stock fabric. There's loads of it, especially in the UK. Lots of factories have it. They're not sure what to do with it. It would just go to landfill. We're pretty precise with choosing it because there is obviously that spot for greenwashing. Because some people claim it's dead stock.
It's dead stock, but then there's actually some really problems with them. There's a reason why it's dead stock, which is a bit of a scary one.
Exactly. So we have these partners in UK that we work with. So this is one of these fabrics. It's dead stock material, and we've done a limited edition amount of these jackets. And they were so popular, and the feedback was so great. That's why we did another design.
Hence was born. What's the name of this shade?
It's Hazel Jacket in orange.
And there's also the flowery one as well.
Exactly. And then the most recent one, because people were like, oh, we love it in a pattern, we love it that it's checked. And you know how Sabinna is all about flowers.
Yes, which I absolutely love.
We have a fantastic print designer on board, Tanya. Shout out to Tanya if she's watching. So she's doing our beautiful prints, and this is one in a flower print. I'll get close because you need to see that print.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it is so stunning. And so, what is the process of making a print like this? How does it come into fruition? Where does it start? And how does it end up like this beautiful jacket?
I'll try to answer it on behalf of Tanya.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm actually very amazed when I watched Tanya's process because there's a lot of hand painting involved.
Amazing.
So she does a lot of initial drawings by hand, then she will start mixing colors. I think her kind of strength is that she understands colors in a way that I just would never be able to understand. She would introduce me to color combinations, but I'd be like, no way we can do that. She shows me, it's actually incredible. So this is one of it. And if we're speaking about flowers, I can show you another one that she's done.
Let's keep talking about flowers.
I was going to say, let's stick with the prints. So that dress, for example, such a beautiful print, isn't it?
This is amazing. Oh, and the colors as well. It's like, as you say, like I think if you looked at them isolated, you would be like, that's interesting. But together, they all complement each other, and the accents of this, I would almost say like a pistachio.
Yeah, like a burgundy. It's really nice.
Stunning.
I really like that as well. And I think combining prints with the flow of a garment and the shape, that's also very important. That's then my job.
100%.
I am a trained designer. I went to Centro St. Martin's, so here I can say, didn't know a lot about the business aspect when I started, but about design.
All about the design. And it shows. I mean, look at this piece with the low back.
I was going to say, yeah, show the back.
Love a low back moment. It is always so beautiful, and it's nice that you can actually belt it as well.
Exactly, and we decided to go for a wavy belt. I just felt it's something different. It's quite nice, and you can.
It's going to be wafting this in the background.
You can use it on other garments as well. You know.
That's so nice.
See?
There we go.
two in one. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites, and it works really well.
So beautiful.
Perfect
and also,
holiday dress when we go on holidays again.
And you can even, do a little paired number and have a flower pattern moment to really just stop traffic. I think, I think you can never have enough patterns, so just go for it. And these beautiful flowers are so incredible. So do check them out online and use that little cheeky discount if you fancy.
Fantastic.
Put these two back. There we go.
So should we go and...
Should we go into the trousers?
I was about to say
because I feel like we started with this jacket and we've gone on a journey. So now let's go to what completes the look.
Yeah, that is fantastic, isn't it? So these pants were inspired by menswear from the 20s. I just looked at a lot of historical books.
Oh my gosh, and I love those type of trousers.
It's very nice because you have that belt loops here, but they're a bit lower, so you have some extra bit of the waist sticking up, which I really like.
That is so amazing.
It's very flattering, and I think it just looks really lovely. And again, we decided it would be great if that would match our jackets.
Yes. And I think high-waisted trousers are the most flattering trousers on absolutely any human being on this planet. And they're so comfortable, they give you such a lovely silhouette. And I think it's so great, you've got these kind of beautiful shapes in the shoulders, and then you've got the flare in the pants. It just is a dramatic, but also extremely wearable silhouette, which I think is so amazing.
Couldn't have said it better. That's exactly what it is. But actually, these are Andy culottes, so this is the name of it.
Yes, the Andy's culottes.
They're also a shape that keeps coming back. So we have them in heavy wool as well, which is a deadstock fabric as well. So all the wool we use is actually deadstock and no new wool. That's also important. And everything is made in the UK. So these are made in London. We work with small factories, female-led companies. So this is done by Tatiana and her team who are sitting in Stratford.
Amazing.
So we do know everyone personally, which is great.
And the traceability as well, because also it adds so much more significance to the clothing that you wear. It's not just something from somewhere, it's, made by Stratford in London.
And I think that was important to me, of course, because I learned handcraft from my grandmother. And I'm all about the makers, so I felt I need to know who makes our clothes as well, so I can pass on that information to the customers.
That's amazing, and it honestly just transforms the clothing that you wear, and it makes you want to keep it longer. I think the relationship we have with clothing is something that's gone on such a strange journey, and nowadays, people are so, when you're like, I've got a ripped jean, it's not like, go out and go buy a new one. It's about repair it, mend it, and find a way to reuse and regenerate. And I think that relationship with the clothing, the more we know about it, the more you want to savor it and like
Yes.
protect it almost. So.
No, I agree. We actually offer free repair services
Oh,
for a
fantastic.
lifetime for all Sabinna items. So whatever you get, doesn't matter how long you have it, 5 years on, 6 years on, please come if something happens with it. Hand breaks, button gone, we will fix it again.
And come to this beautiful space.
Yes.
It's actually quite fantastic. I think I might just purposely spill something just to get it fixed, you know.
No, please do not. It's actually at the point we are here in Hackney Wick in Fish Island Village. It's
Yes.
121 Road. We are open to the public, which is fantastic, and that space is like an all-in-one space. So we are now with our retail area at the front. But we do have a little manufacturing corner in the back, so we make some of the garments here and some of the accessories. We have our design area in the back as well. So a lot of it happens here, which is fantastic. When you come and visit us, you get to know the team.
And they're great.
Thank you. So yeah, do come and visit us.
Amazing. So what have we got next? Oh, the tees.
Yeah,
Oh, the
and I picked
tees.
this one. We have loads of really cute tees, and I think
Yes.
lots of people know our Love is Love t-shirts.
Iconic t-shirt.
They're really great. Then we have one that love isn't always fair, but fashion can be. I'll show you that in a bit. But this one is one of our most recent ones. So
All
I'll
the
just bring it.
feels.
It's a bit pandemic inspired, if you can say so, because we had a lot of fails this year, and we had this wonderful illustration that we've done in collaboration with Caro O, who is a fantastic illustrator from Austria.
Amazing.
And we decided that we want to have an extra twist, and then we designed that embroidery, and that's embroidered
A nice little
15 minutes away from here
No way!
in Bow Sewing Center, which is fantastic. So that's again local.
And I love this kind of like line drawn, just a whole lot of hugs. It's honestly all we need right now.
Exactly,
Just
so
bring
I'll
that in.
bring
I mean,
it.
look at that. All the feels and loads and loads and loads of hugs.
Yeah, it's very cute. This is like, you know, all my friends that I've been missing and I didn't see for
Oh,
ages.
that's amazing. I
Yeah.
love that. That's so special.
And I love to wear the t-shirt.
The cardi. Oh, I love these.
I think whoever is still standing, please sit down. I will talk for a long time about these cardigans because these are my favorites.
They are just beautiful. And I mean, touching on the knitwear, like it makes even more sense now. So,
Yeah.
so dive in.
With knitwear, because again, I think knitwear was definitely my first touch point with fashion because I'm a big on crochet and knitting myself.
Amazing.
I'm not gonna brag, but I'm really good in crochet.
I mean,
I just have to say it, I'm sorry. No, but I'm always a huge fan of handcrafted pieces, especially when it's knitwear. But then later on, when I studied design, when I worked for other brands, I realized that producing knitwear is actually very tricky to design something that keeps the shape, that you can have for a long time, that
Yes.
behaves in the way you want it to behave, and is plastic free as well. So we had a very long journey from producing different pieces, having hand knit and machine knitted pieces, until we came to that quality and shape and color palette and everything. So that has been a long
journey, which is incredible.
Exactly. That's why I'm so proud to say that these cardigans, so they're made in Portugal by a family-run business, which is fantastic, and they're lovely. And this cardigan is 100% plastic-free. So
amazing.
every button on it, every seam on it, every label, anything is plastic-free. So
That's incredible.
that's great. And it's organic cotton, which means that it's vegan as well.
There we go.
There was also an important aspect for us that we try to transition.
That is
All
so
the new knitwear we
fantastic.
introduced, we want to make sure it's plastic free and it's
And
vegan
vegan.
as well. Yes, so it ticks all the boxes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they come in 3 colors.
Yes.
And here wasn't, obviously the pink one was a no-brainer because there's lots of,
Lots of pink.
as
but
a
I love
millennial.
it certainly is a running theme, but it works.
Yes, obviously as a millennial, I'm bringing a lot of pink to my collections, but we also have it in wine red and in a navy, and we're
Yes.
definitely going to introduce more colors.
It's
Yeah.
a classic piece that is so perfect. It's one of those wardrobe staples that will take you from pre-teen to the end of the days. And so what are the prices on these? How much do these
Yeah.
go for?
£130, which is
Yes.
a great investment.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's like, as you say, it lasts such a long time. There's so much work that goes into it because that's the other thing. With this like sustainable and ethical fashion, it comes sometimes with a higher ticket price, but that's because you're buying into the time, effort, sustainability,
Yeah.
trade, fair trade, ethics, and the longevity of the item. So
Exactly.
it's not just a little fast fashion purchase. You're buying into something that's going to last you a long, long time. And just on prices,
Yeah.
how much do the t-shirts go for as well?
So this is 42.
42.
And then the other t-shirts are 38. So the Love is Love I mentioned, and then I can actually show it because we do have.
Yes, let's talk about the tees again. So these are £42, and then the other t-shirts go for 38.
So this one I mentioned briefly, but you need to see it. So this is Love Isn't Always Fair, but Fashion Can Be, which we brought out last year for Valentine's Day. Because we
Amazing.
thought if we're talking about
Love is not fair.
love is not fair. It's not always fair, but fashion can be and should be. And these tees were always very popular. So we have these in black and in white.
White,
And
yes.
they're £38.
£38.
Exactly. And then
Coupled with your Sabinna 15%.
and then this is the Love is Love t-shirt that we
these.
spoke about before, which is I think that was maybe the first t-shirt we ever introduced. Again,
Really?
being a trained designer, studying at Centre St. Martin's, there's something about t-shirts.
Yeah.
They don't let you design t-shirts because it's not design.
No, it's on design. No,
But we all
no.
wear t-shirts. We all need them. We all need great t-shirts.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
think a great tee is the most underestimated piece
Yes.
of a wardrobe. It's just, and it's like for me, what I love about this is it's a white t-shirt that is beautiful, well-fitting, crisp, and perfect. But then you've got this small little detail that just adds like 100 million layers to just a white t-shirt, and you can wear this with absolutely anything. Honestly.
I agree. And the great thing is about them that it's a perfect gift. So I think I gifted to loads of my friends these t-shirts.
It's like a nice little small token, and it's so lovely.
And then they wear it and think about me. So
Exactly.
as well.
And there's the thing about love equals love.
Exactly. So what do you want to look at next? I think we have.
Let's do the gold. I love the gold.
Let's do some gold.
Yes.
We spend so much time at home going nowhere. So if you want
Dressed
to go
up with nowhere
somewhere,
to go, but now we can finally enter the real world again.
this is very beautiful. It's very
Oh my
flowy.
gosh, yes.
So that's a
Catch the
deathstock
light.
silk fabric, which is very nice. So it's limited edition as well. And here we try to go for a shirt that is simple. It doesn't really have a collar bit, as you see. It's just quite simple, and it goes well with your
So
denims, but also with a skirt. So you can also wear stuff underneath, and then you have a collar that will stick out.
Nice
You can
chunky
layer
necklace. Oh, there's so many possibilities.
cardigans.
There we go. And I also think, it's a beautiful fabric that's just got that natural kind of gravity and fold.
Yeah.
So I think it's absolutely flattering on so many
Yes.
different shapes because there's no hug or tug or pull. It's just relax.
You can also wear it open and have the T underneath, for example, and then just drape that on top, which I really like.
And how much do these go for?
To be honest, I don't know by heart now. I'm really sorry.
Well,
We
you're
need
gonna
to
have to
double
check us or DM us because these are beautiful.
If
though.
you're not on the website yet, this is a good excuse to please
There we
go
go.
on the
There we
website.
go. At this moment, you go online.
But obviously on a different screen, don't leave us.
Yes, don't leave us. Don't go just yet. We're not done. Oh,
And
these
then
are
that
stunning.
skirt, what I really
just
like
love the
is
flow.
that straight at the bottom. So it's not just a straight line; it's actually that wavy bit, like we had it on the belt that I showed you with the Celia dress. So that's quite lovely. And when you
a
walk,
nice little thigh, little calf moment coming through.
exactly, showing off a little bit of your knee.
And I like that it's a
leg.
curve as well. It's so unique. It's a little interesting kind of charisma,
Yeah.
which is so beautiful. What sizes do these come in?
So it depends on the item, because sometimes if it's limited edition fabric, so that stock, we're quite
Yes.
limited, and then we would look for demand and see what people need in terms of sizes. But the inclusivity and the size expansion is a big project for this year for us.
Amazing.
So for example, our cardigans are currently going from extra small to extra large,
Amazing.
which is fantastic, but we're not there yet. I think we can go even further. What is important to mention is when you start off as a designer, we started off with just a few pieces, just 3 sizes across the range.
Yeah.
And now the more we grow, the more opportunities we have. That's definitely something that is important to us. So it's not about introducing new pieces, it's about making sure that what we have
It's accessible.
is accessible to more people. Yeah.
That's amazing. And so fantastic. And as you say, it's always an ongoing project. And as you say, as a small independent designer, it's hard to do that
Yeah.
huge size runs. So it's amazing to see as you're growing. It's just becoming more.
No,
and
it
more
is an
inclusive.
important aspect, and I
Yeah.
think it's great that you're asking about it and we're talking about it, because that's also part of being sustainable. I
Yes.
think if you're a sustainable brand, you really should emphasize in making sure you have more sizes available.
Yes.
And I think we did ignore it for a bit too long.
Okay.
I wish I could have done it a bit earlier, but now I know we have the capacity and the opportunity, so we are expanding our size range as we go.
Fantastic. That's amazing. Well, there you go. So
Amazing.
beautiful. Oh,
I
love
think
it.
we went through everything. Just one more skirt, which
One
is
more
perfect
skirt.
because it's the same cut, but it's out of
Nice.
cotton. So if you're not too much on the silky side, if you don't like that slippery
A
feel,
bit more dramatic if you want to kind of go for an understated one.
exactly, or like an everyday one.
Everyday wear.
Can't even sell it now with going to the office.
No. Going every day to the same coffee shop, but you know.
Every day going nowhere, it's
Going
very
to the
comfortable to
kitchen.
sit in it. That's how I'm gonna sell
It's
it.
you still need clothes for that. I mean, yeah. I guess
Exactly.
you could go in your birthday suit, but
Yeah.
why go naked when you could wear beautiful Sabinna clothes?
Exactly. So it is very comfortable. So I can recommend. If you want, we can look at some of the.
Let's look at the little bits and
I was
bobs.
gonna say the accessories.
The little bits and bobs over here. So do you want to swap positions and you come on
Yes,
the side?
let's do that. So I
A little
can.
switcheroo. Because this is amazing as well, because I love it. There's like an upcycling narrative to this as well.
So loads of our accessories and little bits we do from our offcuts. So like these scrunches, for example, whatever is left
amazing.
over, and then we don't know what to do. It's not rocket science. I know lots of brands are doing it,
But it's just something more.
it's a beautiful print. It's just
someone
been an
can do.
extra cloud print.
Exactly. I saw that print for the first time in March 2019.
We even remember the month and the year. That's a
It
good
was
sign.
probably like the 15th. Let's call it the 15th just to be even more dramatic. And I've been in love ever since.
Thank you. That's good to hear. No, it's a very beautiful print, and I have to say we go a bit crazy with that print.
Can never be
On
too
purpose, I
crazy.
didn't put anything on that rail in that print because it's everywhere. I mean, so
Little
there's a
pillow.
pillowcase in the corner, there's a fabric roll with this, yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah. See, I'm not even lying. But obviously, very popular were our masks. So we have really lovely masks. I'm not gonna
So
put it on, but I'll
beautiful.
just show you what it looks like. And this is organic cotton at the front with the abstract flower print, and in the back you have a tencel fabric, which is really nice to your skin and comfortable to
breathability
wear
as well.
for a long time. And they're
Yes.
double layer, which is nice. The scrunchies are 17. The masks come in a set of 2 and are 31 pounds. And I think you can buy them in the shop at the moment as well.
You can get
Yeah.
them in store with Learn Design Club in Marylebone and Islington, or maybe
Exactly.
just Marylebone, but also online with us, which is fantastic as well.
And I think you have them in that print, but you also have other prints.
Yes, we do.
So if you're not into the whole flowery story, we do have them in a beautiful checked fabric as well.
Beautiful.
Again, with the tencel in the back, which is lovely and beautiful, and the elastics are adjustable, which is great. And then you just pull it into your side seam, and they sit perfectly. And sometimes I am wearing that for a whole day. And I love it.
Love it.
As much as you can wear it,
Yeah.
obviously. But then
This
you
makes
have to
you
do
love
what
wearing
you have to do.
masks.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of phrasing it. And if you want to go full look, you can have that scrunchie with that matching mask. And
Matching suit as well.
Yes, and headbands. We even have a headband in that print as well.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I will show you the headbands. They're really great. So we have them here in red. These are made by amazing Agnes London, who you maybe know.
Yes, who also actually stocks with us as well.
Fantastic. Yes, it's a
Yes.
collab with Agnes London. They're really pretty. And they come in, they're made out of our dead stock fabric as well. They look really
Such
lovely.
a nice little accessory in the hair.
Exactly.
A little bit of extra charisma.
So they're beautiful, and they come in all sorts of prints. Again, whatever we have in terms of cut-off fabrics, we just make sure we use it as much as we can.
That's amazing.
Should we go to the candles?
Oh, the candles.
I hope you're not tired yet. I feel
No,
like
no,
I'm
no,
on
no,
this.
no, we are only getting
Okay.
started.
Another collaboration. Well, if we're talking about collaboration,
Yes.
this is another one. This is with
Oh.
Subleteo from London, which is fantastic.
And the
The
smell
candle,
and the
it's
print.
vegan,
Oh.
poured in London.
And how much do these go for?
They are 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And
For a
of
whole
course,
lifetime of
22
happiness.
hours. 22 hours.
22 hours
Yeah, that's
of
quite good.
happiness.
And obviously it's like
12
very
pounds.
beautiful Sabinna prints, you see?
Oh,
Printed on a recycled paper sticker, which is also great.
that one's my favorite.
So I'll call it like that because they're different smells. So we have one which is saffron and lavender, and one is rose, musk, and sandalwood.
Sandalwood. Oh, it honestly does smell so beautiful. Love a little pot as well, easy to travel. You know, not that there's a lot of that happening at the moment, but when we do go traveling, it's so
we
easy.
need to go away from the travel, the office, the
Yeah,
all that
it's
stuff.
when you bring your candle to the living room.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very good there. What else can I show you maybe some of the ceramics.
Yes.
We're speaking about collaboration, so we're big on collaboration.
Lovely ceramics.
We love to collaborate with other creatives because I think, as I said before, you can be trained in one thing, but obviously you're not an expert in everything. But it shouldn't stop you from doing these products. But I think it's important to bring someone on board who knows their stuff.
Exactly.
Yes, so we always make sure if there's a range of products that we're interested in, but we don't have the expertise, to partner up with other people, because collaboration just helps you to learn new things, to expand your knowledge, to exchange with each other. So that's all really, really great. And this was done as a collaboration with Kana London, who I'm sure lots of you know.
Amazing.
Kana is amazing. She's based in Hackney, and she does
East
loads of
London
beautiful
is where I
ceramics.
sat,
And we have, for example, these beautiful hand-painted treasure plates, I think you would call them, which is
And
really beautiful.
like jewelry, keys at the front door.
Exactly.
It could be even a little soap dish. I think it's just perfect for everything.
And then you have little trinkets like that as well. So
This is
it was important for us to bring the signature Sabinna colors and signature Kana shapes, and then we've put them together, and that's what happened.
And you've made magic. Perfect gifts for little nabs. If you want
Yeah.
to give yourself a little treat, you know, it's perfect. And again, guys, remember there is a 15% exclusive discount. So if you've liked anything you've seen, be sure to hit online and snap that in to just give you that extra cushion on the happy spending.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, is there anything else that we can go into?
Well, to be honest, I think I
We've
showed you
done-
all the
We
important
have
bits.
done the rounds on
Yes.
this beautiful collection.
There is more stuff online, so you can have a look.
And there is more
in
stuff
the
in
shop.
store.
Yeah.
So head on down to our Lone Design Club shops or head online to see and explore and learn the details behind the incredible collection from Sabinna. Honestly, it's been so amazing to chat and learn the background of these pieces. And I think it's just so amazing to see and find out more of the kind of details that go into making something that is so beautiful to wear, but also means so much. So thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for coming over.
Oh, it's been an absolute treat. Happy Earth Day, everybody. I hope it's a fantastic one. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, again, if you've liked anything you've seen, head online, head in store, dive into the world of Sabinna because it's so damn worth it. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you very soon. Bye.
Thank you.